So we need to make a slight changes over here. So when I click this, like outer layer, it's not adding that opacity. So the problem is because I added the opacity for the inner view, not for the entire view. So let's put it outside like this, and let's bring this outside like this. Say the changes. Now when you do it, it will have that entire animation of the opacity level, but the still be having some problem. That's because what we can do is, maybe instead of changing this stuff like that, we can simply change, we can copy this and change this entire outer view as a touchable opacity view and delete this touchable opacity. All right, so this small alteration, and now the UI will remain same, and when you click it, the entire outer layer will get you can see, including the border, you have that opacity level and everything. All right, so now let's add that click event for this. So when I click this, it's need to be navigated to the second screen. Okay, so let's do that. So before moving into that, we need to create one more screen. So I'm just going to create a screen name called discover.js, and I'm going to say RNFE, React Native Function Export Component. Save the changes, and let's get to the home screen over here. Okay, so inside the discover screen, now what we need to do is we have to add a lot of stuff. So before into that, let's move on to the home screen now. And in the home screen over here, I need to add the touchable on press event. Okay, in a web app, we used to write an on click events. Over here we need to write on press. So using on press event. Okay, so now we are going to navigate it. That's why we create an object called navigate. We haven't created yet, I think so. Yes, we need to create an object by using the use navigation hook. I think, yeah, we already done that. Use navigation is there, so we need to use that navigation. Yeah, navigation dot navigate. So here I need to give that exact screen name where it's need to be navigated. So here I'm just going to say discover. So basically using the navigation object which we created in the previously, and we have the method called navigate, and we are instructing it to navigate this specific screen. So this screen we created it, but we haven't configured inside our stack navigator. So here all I have to do is I have to create one more. So stack dot screen, and I need to give a name, exact same name. So copy that name and paste it over here, and the component is going to be, whenever it sees in the navigation option throwing this name, so it should load discover component. So make sure discover component is added over here, and here let's say the changes. Now when I click this, that will takes me to the discover page. So I can come back by clicking this, and even in the real mobile phone, the gestures will work. Okay, in the simulator it's very hard to keep track it, but in the real mobile app, if you check it in your mobile phone, the gestures will also work perfectly. So now all we have to do is to just remove the navigation option, the menu. You can see in the for that page we have this header, so we just need to remove it, and we can start customizing that UI which we have to design. So let me open that, just give me a minute. I closed it unfortunately. So where it is, I think I saved it over here. Here it is. Let me bring it to the screen. So we have to design this screen structure by structure. Okay, so the first of all, we need to start removing that header which we are already having there. So that's what we are going to do next. Okay then, so let's close everything. So like, I don't need the app.js over here, index. Let me close this, let me close this, and let me close this. So let's keep the home screen and the discover alone.